The next exercise is called Control the 5 Attitudes. Now, there are a number of important things to remember on this exercise. Firstly, when the arms are placed on the waist, the elbows finish in line with the centre of the torso. You don't pull your elbows back, and they stay in that position throughout. This is more difficult than it seems. Second point to remember, as we step forwards, just relax the front leg and gently bring your weight forward, slightly inclining the body. This ensures that you have 70% weight on the front leg and 30% weight on the back leg. Do not bend your knee and push the knee forwards, otherwise you will strain the knee. The third really important thing to remember on this exercise is that the hips stay forwards. So when I'm doing a rotational movement, the rotational movement comes from the whole of my central core, not just my shoulders and certainly not my hips. If I turn my hips, the knee will move out of position and I will strain my knee. Again, as with all these exercises, remember, 80% is enough. So, off we go. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, as usual, with the tongue on the roof of the mouth. So first movement, as we breathe in, gently step forwards with the left leg, and hands draw to your waist as you slightly lean forwards. As you breathe out, relax the back leg and transfer your weight to the rear leg, allowing the front leg to straighten. As you breathe in, rotate your central core to the right. As you breathe out, raise your neck and look over your left shoulder. As you breathe in, rotate your head again. As you breathe out, the shoulders relax. As you breathe in, you transfer your weight onto the front leg again. And as you breathe out, relax the arms and draw the other leg in. We now repeat the other side. So breathe in, nice, relaxed, step forwards, elbows on your centre line. As you breathe out, relax the rear leg, transfer your weight, allowing the front leg to lengthen. Breathe in, rotate to your left. Breathe out, look to your right. Breathe in, look to your left again. Breathe out, relax your shoulders. Breathe in, transfer your weight onto the front leg. And breathe out in a controlled manner. Draw the feet back to eagle. Third set, breathe in, step forwards with the left leg. And breathe out, relax the rear leg, transfer your weight. Breathe in, rotate to the right. Breathe out, look to the left. Breathe in, look to the right. Breathe out, relax your central core. Breathe in, extend forwards, weight onto the front leg. And breathe out, relax, draw back to eagle. Step off with the right leg. Breathe in, relax that front knee as the weight gradually transfers to it with a slight lean. Breathe out, relax the rear leg, front leg straightens. Breathe in, rotate your core to the left. Breathe out, lift your neck and look to the right. Breathe in, look to the left. Breathe out, relax your shoulders. Breathe in, transfer your weight forwards. And breathe out, draw back. Just so it's easier for you to understand this exercise, I'm going to perform it sideways on, so you can see these movements. So firstly, as we move into dragon stance from here, it's a nice relaxed movement. Natural pace and a half. You should just be able to get your foot in between the gap between the toes of the rear foot and the heel of the front foot. This foot should point directly forwards, and then the hips stay square, and I gently relax this front leg as I extend the spine through. So this is the first movement. As I come to the second movement, rather than pushing off the leg, I imagine I have a basketball in my belly, and that basketball just rotates and the rear leg softens and relaxes, and that causes the front leg to straighten. So I'm not pushing off the legs. So every time I move forwards and backwards in stance, that's how it is performed in any of these exercises. Also, of course, remember when I'm rotating, note this hip does not move out of its position. Very important for this exercise. The benefits of this exercise are said to be strengthening the abdominal section and giving clarity and more mental focus. This next exercise is called the Old Man Pumps the Water, and it's from riding horse. So remember, to get into riding horse, it's 2 hip distances with the feet parallel, legs nice and relaxed, just gently sitting down, so a nice springiness to the legs. On this exercise, on the first movement, the arms circle and they line up with the temple on the in-breath. On the next movement, we rotate around the elbow. So this means the elbow does not move in space. The temptation is to drop the elbow. The elbow must stay where it is in space, and this rolling action ensures that the shoulder rolls well in the socket. So it strengthens the shoulder joint as we press down. The fingertips of this hand should line up with the centre of the body. We repeat the same movement the other side, and then we do both hands together, and that completes one sequence. We're going to do 4 repetitions. So off we go. So nice and relaxed, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Off we go. So breathe in, circle. Breathe out, your right hand presses down, keeping the elbow where it is in space. Breathe in, unwind to the hands pointing to the temple. Breathe out, left hand down. Breathe in, unwind. Breathe out, both hands down. Breathe in, unwind. And breathe out, relax the arms. And allow them just to sink as if they're sinking in water. Breathe in again. And breathe out, left hand down. Breathe in, unwind that left arm. And right hand down. Breathe in through the nose. And both hands down. Breathe in, unwind. And breathe out, relax. Third set. Breathe in, circle the palms face the temples. And breathe out, right hand down. Breathe in. Breathe out, left hand down. Breathe in. And breathe out, both arms down. Breathe in. And breathe out. And the final movement. Breathe in. Circle those arms. Keep the elbows relaxed. Breathe out, left hand down this time first. Breathe in. Breathe out, right arm down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Both arms down. Breathe in. And breathe out to finish. As well as the obvious benefits for the shoulder girdle, then this exercise is good for the stomach and liver generally. This next exercise is called the Flying Fox, and it's from bear stance. So again, ensure that your feet are hip width apart, your knees are nice and relaxed and soft but not overbent, and your pelvis is level, not tilting backwards or pushed unduly under. So nice, relaxed, central core lengthened. For this movement, it's called the Flying Fox because if we were to do it quickly, it would be like a huge fruit bat flapping its wings. So the first movement, as you breathe in, you circle your arms as if you're trying to hug a tree. So come to this position so the fingertips touch and they are in line with the center of the sternum. Elbows stay relaxed, don't lift your elbows up. On the second out breath, lengthen from the elbows, from here. It's very important you don't pull your shoulders back. You lengthen from the elbows as if you're sliding your hands over a mantelpiece. The next movement, you continue your hands at the same height. So they stay the same height, but your body draws forwards as if performing a swallow dive. Keep the knees relaxed, don't lock your knees. And the final movement, as you breathe out, the body draws upright back to the start position, and then you flow into the next movement. All of these movements should flow one into the next. Now, one of the most difficult things of this exercise is when the arms go back, is not to draw your shoulder blades so that they touch. Try and keep your shoulder blades open, spread across your back, although you're taking your arms back. And you'll find it's quite difficult at first, but after a while you'll get the feeling of it. So, off we go. The Flying Fox. So breathe in, circle as if hugging your tree. Breathe out, lengthen from the elbows. Breathe in, into your swallow dive position, palms stay the same height. And breathe out, straighten. Breathe in, continue into the hugging tree position. Breathe out, lengthen from the elbows. Breathe in, extend forwards. And breathe out, relax. As the body comes upright, the arms naturally fall into the start position. Breathe in, circle. And breathe out, lengthen. Breathe in, extend forwards. Keep your head in line with your spine. And breathe out. So don't push the chin forward or bow the head down. Breathe in, circle, hug the tree. Breathe out, lengthen from the elbows. Breathe in, roll the shoulders back. Breathe out, lower the arms as you raise the body. Breathe in, hug the tree. Breathe out, lengthen the arms. Breathe in, continue this movement. Breathe out, lower. Breathe in, circle, hug the tree. Breathe out, lengthen the arms. Breathe in, bend forwards. And breathe out, relax. This exercise is generally performed 8 times. Just to help you further understand this exercise, I'm just going to perform 1 repetition from the side. Now it's important that when the body comes forward, you imagine you're leaning over a gate and allowing the arms to act as a counterbalance. and this keeps this area, the quad area, open. What we mustn't do is to push your backside, the bottom backwards, and this will compress all of this area, and it will, in the exercise, is not as good. So, off we go. So as we breathe in from here, you circle round from this position. As we breathe out, the arms lengthen. As we breathe in, we lean over the gate and we rely on the arms going backwards to act as a counterbalance. And as we breathe out, we gently straighten to the start position. The exercise, the Flying Fox, which you just performed, is good to promote calmness and tranquility. It is also said to help people who have asthma brought on by emotional upset. It's a good exercise to perform last thing at night to give you a good quality of sleep. The next exercise